Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abby. To those who have subscribed, thank you so much, and to those who are yet to subscribe, please do so down below at the red subscription button. Please do so. Thank you so much. So today we are going to talk about a common process in Kenya, and that process is a process of buying land in Kenya. So as a buyer, always exercise due diligence before you buy any land in Kenya. Not only in Kenya, anywhere else, all over the world. Always exercise due diligence before you buy any land. So the first thing that you do as a buyer, after you have identified the piece of land, ask for a copy of the title from the seller. When you have a copy of the title, the second thing that you are required to do is a search. The search at the land registry will enable you to verify whether the seller is the owner of the land, whether the land is encumbered. By encumbrance, I mean whether the land has been charged, someone took a loan, or the seller took a loan and gave out the title as a security, or rather whether the land has the land rate and the land rent, which are yet to be cleared. The third thing that as a seller you're supposed to do after verifying, you need to procure a mutation form. This mutation form will enable you to know the exact measurements of the land, whether the beacons of the land, the size of the land, and then the location of the land. Even you can be able to see the neighboring lands. So by doing that, you'll be certain of where your land is, the land you're going to purchase is, and the exact measurements and what's pending on the land. After doing that, you engage the services of a surveyor who will take you to the physical location of the land to go and verify the exact measurements, the beacons of the land. Once you're certified, you can now agree and have a sit down with the seller to negotiate on the purchase price of the land. Once you've agreed on the purchase price and the seller is also certified with the selling price, then you can engage the services of a lawyer to draft for you an agreement, a sale of land agreement. Then the buyer, at this point, you're required to pay some part of money. Now it depends. If you're buying the whole land, the whole parcel of land, then you'll not be required to subdivide the land, to go that process of subdivision. If you're buying a whole parcel of land, you'll not be required to go for land control board consent for subdivision. But when you are buying a parcel of land of the main chunk of the land, then you'll be required to go through a process. You'll have to go through a process of subdivision, whereby your family will have to give consent before you subdivide that land, and then you'll be given a consent from the land control board to enable you to transfer that land as the seller to the purchaser. Another thing, if that land is matrimonial, then you as a seller, you are required to get a consent from your wife. Yes, to get a consent from your wife to enable you to transfer that land. Once you have paid, now you sign the transfer forms. Both the seller and the buyer, they sign the transfer forms together with the land control board consent, the mutation form, with the KRA PIN, passports, both the seller and the buyer, the land rate and rent clearances, and then the copy of the title deed. Please note that it is the responsibility of the buyer to pay for stamp duty of this land. Normally, the property is valued by a government value at the market rate. So stamp duty varies. 4% is in the municipality, 2% is in the reserves. So thereafter, once you've signed, you've registered, the transfer forms, then you wait of your title deed in your name as the purchaser. Thank you so much. Hope this was helpful. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Please remember to subscribe down below. Thank you.